I am servant. I am Pisces. How y'all doing out there today? Keep 'em warm? Hope so. Ladies, I'm fixing to read y'all some stuff about how beautiful you are, how wonderful you are, how there's no way that we could live without you in any way, shape, fashion, or form. Y'all are so special. And I want to say thank you. If you don't hear enough, thank you for what y'all have done. Okay? The point of what's going on up north from where I'm at, y'all are fixing to get some snow. So you better get out your ice shoes, your polar bear. You can take him out. Y'all fixing to get a lot of snow up there and a lot of ice. So you might run to Sam's, get yourself stocked up, get everything ready to go. I lived in Fond du Lac for a while when I was putting the Brewers Stadium together. So I was there driving 80 miles an hour on the sheet ice. So yeah, uh, I feel sorry for you, but I'm here in Oklahoma. It's cold, but it's not. It's not going to be what y'all got. So, anyways, y'all bundle up, take care of yourself, take care of the kids, take care of your king, and do the very best you can to spreading the word, taking care of people. It's going to be cold. You need to be really gracious. Help everybody you can. Soup kitchens, food kitchens that need something. Maybe you got, I don't care if you got one can. One can is one can more than anybody had. So just help where you can. Donate where you can. Make sure your grandmas, grandpas, dads, moms are all taken care of and getting ready for the winter. Cover up those outside water spigots. Just do the very best you can. Make sure you tell your king, hey, husband, I need you to go over there and take care of so and so. She's over by herself. She needs to know that she's got somebody that can actually come by and do something if she needs something. So this is the part of the community. Just being community with everybody. God's got his remnant floating, and you're touching these people out here that are grumpy or whatever. Just prick them a little bit. Thank you very much. Love you. God bless you. Psalms 20. Whatever you want to do. And I was wanting to say something too that I started the deal on Twitch. So I'm going to try to be there every night, 8 o'clock. So anybody that wants to preview that, it's under I Am Servant 77. It's either 77 or 777. But anyways, that's where I'm at. So I'm going to keep presenting here, TikTok, X, everywhere I can go to spread the word. And I want to say that you women and ladies are so special, okay? You have a lot more forethought and a moral value in you from a feminine point of view, where men don't. We don't have that. We have got a feminine side whenever we're, showing our love and doing what we're doing to strut like a peacock. But the thing that we understand that y'all are the backbone. We're the backbone when it gets too heavy. We'll tear it up. If that's what you want, we'll tear it up. But understand that we love you and we appreciate you so very much. So keep giving your king a surprise or two every once in a while. A sandwich, some mayonnaise with some really hot cayenne pepper sauce on there, and just surprise him. Woman, you set me on fire again. The little fun that y'all can have together, and you can have this every day. Every day. Just remember, in natural law, God's natural law, your precepts, your statutes, your commandments, the testimonies, the readings. You're your own planet, you're your own world. You've been pushed upon by different avenues that you didn't know that you was even pushed on from 2,000 years ago, men and women. So the point of understanding Lilith and how she's come forward and let the outside world take another name and attach her to it and push against you, okay? And trying to make you think that you're part of this outside world, okay? You are in a way, but you do not have to accept it. You may maneuver through it, but you understand that you have the love of God because you're a child of God. He made this planet for you to live in prosperity and enjoyment. Okay? We're all going to have hard times. Hey, we can eat that up. But understand that this outside world's keep pushing in, pushing in, pushing in. Well, you got this, you got that. You got gout on the brain. Whatever it is. That's not you. Okay? That's not your lineage. You're from Adam and Eve. Okay? From the fruit of life. You have the fruit of life here on this planet because God made this planet for you. So understand that your influence in your ways of being soft and gentle and our understanding, us men, that's what we are called to. And the stand fast bitterness and whatever you got going on, this is the point. You have a problem, bring it together, okay? I don't care if you have to kiss. If you're mad, kiss. That starts it all over again. That's a reset, okay? So anyways, I love you and we appreciate you so very much. If nobody tells you that, I appreciate you a lot. So anyways, I'm going to read you this little deal over women, okay, out of this biblical dictionary. And y'all girls got lots of names. So Hebrew is Shasha. Greek, Gyne. Okay. Asserts the full humanity of woman, the special account of her creation, emphasizes women's superiority to all lower animals, man's need of her as a helper, her intimate relationship to him as part of his inmost being. You're part of our most inmost being. Our soul longs for you. If it's in the right way. Men, like I said, men are visual, but they understand the call of song, okay? That's your song. And you know when you got your person because it's a song that attracts both of you together. The soul or the Holy Spirit, the song of him strutting as a peacock and you're doing your banner, you know. So understand that we have to have you ladies. We have to have you build us up as mountains. Oh, we'll tear down the world for you. But you stand in that banner of who you are and loving kindness, and you show it everywhere around you, well, you know, y'all are unstoppable. And you know the wrongs where men, we don't because we're not as of women. We're men, we look at everything else differently. But you know the difference whenever you see something wrong, you call it. Okay. Okay. Her intimate relationship to him is part of his inmost being and the indissoluble nature of marriage. Through many, women were shadowed subordinately figures that the particular wives, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, were outstanding. Likewise, Moses' sister, Miriam, in the leadership and the Moabites. Ruth became a chaste blessing to Israel. Hannah illustrates both the despair of children and women and the grace of godly motherhood. The advice of Lemuel's mother to her son, pictures the tireless life of a woman in every and even a prosperous family. And I will tell you, y'all do have a tireless job. Maybe we do work harder, maybe longer hours, but your job is constantly, okay? And we thank you for it a lot. Queens, good and bad and evil women of lesser degree, and frankly, portrayed in the Bible. The ancient world was a man's world, such as prominence as women attended was achieved by force of character, sometimes, as in the case of Esther, aided by circumstances not of her seeking. The teaching of Jesus stressed the original nature of marriage, the obligation of purity toward women, his example in healing. A social intercourse reinforces his words, the Gospel of Luke. For the full evidence of Jesus, understanding of the sympathy with women, which set a pattern for normal Christian living. Godly women were influential in Jesus' background. Elizabeth's mother of his forerunner, the Virgin Mary, Anna, the center of Luke, Mary Magdalene, Martha, and Mary of Bethany, the woman who accompanied the disciples. Let's see, that was Bethana, the woman who accompanied the disciples on missionary journeys and who provided for them out of their means. Women remained at the crucifixion until the burial and were first at the empty tomb. Between the Ascension and Pentecost, women joined the men in prayer. The disciples met in the house of Mary, mother of John Mark, and in Jerusalem. Women were the first converts in Europe, including the prosperous businesswoman Lydia at Philippi. Fabia, a deaconess, and many other women are greeted in Rome. Paul urges subordination for women in the immoral atmosphere of Corinth. That's Corinth. But it exalts her as a type of church, the bride of Christ. He sets high standards for the wives of the church officers and for women of official positions. Urges an subordinate but noble role for married women to evaluate Bible teaching with regarding to women. It is necessary to consider carefully all the petition's material and to hold firmly to the normative and the authoritative character of the words, deeds, and attitude of Jesus Christ. Well, this just tells you that how every one of you was first in Johnny on the spot. You know, you were there. All of you. And each one of our bloodlines has a DNA code, which goes back to each one of these ladies. Maybe you're part of Mary's DNA. Or Bethel. You know, maybe, Mary Magdalene. Who knows what your bloodline is, but whenever you start pulling your planet closer together and you walk in the precepts and the statutes and the commandments, the testimonies, walking in natural law, which is Psalms 119, you understand that these women were tough, okay? They did it all. There was no griping, no growling, no nothing, because back then there was no such animal. Okay, not even with the men. If you had a gripe or a growl, it's whatever come out of your mouth bit you in the back. Okay, today same thing as spiritual warfare. What comes out of your mouth is what you end up carrying on your back. So the good that comes out of your mouth, the good things that are going on, the good things you're spreading, all these blessings and gifts, your energy's up, your timeline's up, you're looking down, you're staying in the love of Jesus, you're unstoppable, okay? Just remember, you're not from this outside world. Your ancestry was way back in Adam and Eve's lineage. Your rights, you can't imagine what rights you have whenever the outside world's not pushing in on you. Quit taking it for gospel, okay? Remember, you're your own planet. You're a queen, okay? Realize that. Stand up. Stand up with it. Speak truth. Always. Even if it unto your death. The same way as kings and princes, The king has to come home to a queen. And whenever I was teaching in Esther, whenever I was talking about Esther and understanding what I was telling you about the decrees and the things about what Lilith does, the king was mad at his queen because she didn't show up. Okay? Well, guess what? He made a decree, a decree. It went out into the universe, and you're stuck with it today because all Lilith done was change the name to something else, to mansplaining, somehow to turn the twist to make you think that you're part of that. And it was heaped on you to make you think that that was something that was for you. And Satan is a crooked snake, boy. I mean, he knows how to make you feel like you're 10 foot tall and bulletproof, and you're going against your own self. And as we go on, things will get a little more open about what I'm saying and what I'm giving to you. But I just want to say y'all are wonderful women, okay? Y'all are the greatest in the world. They say there's 8.6 billion people on the planet. Well, you know what? So do we buy that half? 4,300,000,000 women? Y'all are bad to the bone. But I'll say that we thank you very much for your help in every way. The way you help your king, your kids, the way you help your parents, your grandparents, the neighbors, the community. Start bringing this world together. Start bringing yourself in tighter. Catching that energy. Looking down. I need to move this chest, this. And it comes simple. If you're in a bad situations, you have to go to Jesus, take it to God. Okay? It's a megaphone. And you got to stay there until you come out of it. You have to change your position, though. Go somewhere else, do something else. Okay? So, anyways, I want to say we love you. Without y'all, I don't know how we'd feel. I don't know how we'd get up in the morning and say, okay, well, we're kings. Who are we fighting this battle for or with? A king has to have a purpose. And if he's got a beautiful queen in there that's taking care of him, taking care of the family, hey, look, that makes a man 10 foot tall and bulletproof. But I want to say thank you, ladies, for everything that you do. And Aaron, you're wonderful. Christmas coming up. So, everybody, donate a can of beans. Don't make any difference how much you got or how little you got. Always just give a little bit. Well, I'm going to get off here. I'm at 20 minutes. Yeah, I did have a lot to say today. Well, God did anyways. So, anyways, love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Like I said, I'm on Twitch. And I'll be twitching tonight around 8 o'clock. And I'm working on something a little different. So love you guys. I'm Servant. I'm Pisces.